Kathy Halber. I'm a volunteer with ADRC in Rusk County. Welcome to this month's Beneficial Bites. February, I get the winter blues in February, and the way I chase them away is to run away. So here we are in Tucson, Arizona, playing amongst the saguaros in the heart of Pima Canyon. This is a great way to chase away the winter blues. Get outside, fresh air, change of scenery. But if you can't do that, then as an alternative, we're gonna run on over to Shirley's place and talk to Joy about some other tips on chasing away the winter blues. Hi, so we're back from Arizona, back in Ladysmith, and we're at Shirley's place on Minor with Joy Jones, the owner of Shirley's place. And although travel is my favorite thing to do in the winter to get away from winter, one of my other favorite things to do is to have a nice cup of tea, and even more to have a cup of tea with a friend. So here we are to talk about tea and the power of plants. And Joy, you're a trained herbalist, is that right?
Yes, I'm a master herbalist.
And that means what?
That I have certification in herbs.
Okay. And herbs are very helpful to subtly address our different ailments that we have, right?
Yes.
Or
they can be. Yes.
Moods and all these things. Yes. So in this month's source, Joy helped me put together a list of different herbs that we can use for common things in the winter. And we're going to make today, while we chat, a little winter wonder tea that has some components of all these different categories. So it's super easy. We're just going to have our quart jar and fill it with hot water. And then the base of our tea, today we're just going to use a green tea, right? Yes. And why would we like green tea versus black tea, white tea, rooibos? What's the...
Green tea is kind of in the middle as far as caffeine. Some of the green teas you can find decaffeinated as well.
And so just to make it easy, we're just going to use a tea bag and put a little green tea bag in. And then we have in here to lift our mood. We want ginseng, St. John's wort, lemon balm, holy basil, or calendula, right? And as it turns out, I grew some lemon balm and calendula and dried them. So we're going to use that today. And so I have these. This is really handy if you like bulk tea. You could just get these little loose leaf tea bags. And then it's easy because you can just put, so you recommended a teaspoon. So you want to hold that open for me. And then, and petals, right? So we're going to use petals, hopefully, because that's what I have here from my calendula. All right. And then you can buy these bulk, though, too. If you don't want to dry your own, they have it like out at Maple Hill, or you can buy bulk tea already mixed together. And then to improve circulation, we have chai, turmeric, ginger, hawthorn, or yarrow. And I'm actually going to use some cinnamon, which is a component of chai. Is that yes, right? And we have 1/4 teaspoon. Oh, that's bad planning. Of this. And do I put this in my tea bag or just sprinkle it right in the...
That is completely up to you.
You said before, put it right on in there.
Throw it right in there.
Okay. All right. And then is one of these stronger than the other? Like, it's just a flavor preference?
I would say a flavor preference.
Turmeric.
But they also all have different properties, so they do different things.
And that's part of what you can help people
Yes.
with, right? So the little nuances of what they got going on or what they're trying to do, you can help them pick amongst those, right? Okay, so immunity, we have some elderberry, right? That gets a lot of publicity,
Yes,
right? So what can you tell us about elderberry? So I have...
Elderberry is great for the immune system.
Uh-huh.
It kind of helps boost things, especially during these winter months.
And then, but you can't eat it straight. You gotta,
Nope.
you have to have it in a tea or somehow. Don't feel like if you want to just put one of these between your cheek and gum to be safe, to be healthy, that's a good idea, because that's not a good idea. Okay, and then to soothe irritability and calm anxiety, I have some chamomile, but I could also use mint, right? Lavender, rose,
and lemon balm would also help.
Good.
Here as well, which we put in with the
calendula. Okay, so then we're just gonna slip this in here, right? And then how long do I want that to steep?
Oh, at least a good 10 to 15 minutes.
Okay.
But of course, if you're not patient enough, you could strain it within 5 minutes and enjoy a beautiful cup.
And then can I drink that whole thing today?
Yes, you could.
Okay.
However, I would suggest probably drinking it throughout the day instead of all at one sitting.
Okay. Okay. So just sip it throughout the day. Yeah. And it's okay to mix all these different things together. You don't have to do like today I'm going to tackle my mood. I can have a little bit of all these things in one day.
Yes.
Okay. And then you also suggested, this was new to me, to maybe if I wanted to sweeten it, to use a little coconut.
Use coconut.
Okay. And coconut has other benefits for us too, right?
Yes, it does. Coconut oil.
Oh, right. Good. Yes. Yeah.
So it's a good oil.
And then honey is always popular to sweeten it up a little. Just regular honey, local honey,
honey. Yes.
There's anymore you can find more and more infused honeys. So this is actually an elderberry honey. So if I didn't have elderberry to put in my tea, then this is infused with elderberries.
So you would still get a lot of the same properties from the elderberries.
Right there in the honey.
Right in the honey.
And then I like this a lot. It's ginger and honey mixed together. So it's a nice way to get like a ginger syrup with honey. And so I usually put a little bit of this in my tea. I like that quite a bit too. So I know I'm a big fan of this book, The Herbal Apothecary. It's fun reading, but as you can see, you have many books here and many resources. And you're very accessible for people to come and chat with. And you do consultations.
Yes, I do.
And you're moving maybe, right?
Yes. We are moving.
So you'll be here on, what's your address here on Minor now?
105 Minor Avenue.
Okay. And then, but you're moving right down the street to the old bank building that they're redeveloping?
Yes.
Good. And that's April 1st?
April 1st. Yes.
And did I hear you're going to have your own little apothecary there too?
Yes.
That's very exciting.
Yes, it is exciting.
Yeah. And what is your favorite tea?
My favorite tea? It's different every day. Just depends on what I plan to put into my tea blend. So that could be different every day.
So just based on what you're feeling?
Yes.
Then, yeah. And you have bulks, or you have blends of tea, but also individual components that you do. Yeah. Good. Anything I forgot?
Not that I can think of.
Okay. All right. Well, thanks, Joy. And next month, we're going to meet Angie from ADRC, and we're going to talk about joint pain and foods that will help with that. All right. Stay warm, everybody.